If men can't approach you in public, then where would they approach you? The answer to this question might be a lot simpler than it seems, but the answer is never. My life would be a lot less stressful if random men would not approach me in public and ask for my number. I'm not saying this doesn't happen to me every day. It doesn't happen super often, but when it does, it's extremely uncomfortable and makes me super paranoid about my surroundings. I am speaking for myself when I say that I do not enjoy being approached in public ever, especially if the man in question is twice my age, as he was in the scenario that is attached to this comment. And you never know what someone's true intentions are, and to be quite honest, I am not going to follow up because I do not want to find out what those intentions might be, even if they are pure and innocent. I am not coming for this person. They may be asking just a genuine question. But again, if you're in a bar scene or a club scene, those kind of actions are kind of expected. That's somewhere where someone might approach you and flirt or whatever. But if I am minding my own business on my way to work, I do not want to be approached by someone and then they start prying into my life and ask for my number when they're old enough to be my father, especially when they're right outside of my office building and they know exactly where I work now. And a follow-up question to this might be, because I am single, well then if men don't approach you ever, how are you gonna find someone? For me personally, that is at the absolute bottom of my priority list. I am not actively ever really searching for someone. If someone comes into my life and we get along and we want to start something, then that's one thing. And that's great. But I can guarantee you 99% of the time that relationship is not going to start by a man twice my age, approaching me on the street while I am minding my own business and asking me for my number. Or even if he wasn't twice my age, literally just anyone. Again, you never know what someone's true intentions are, and I'm not going to stick around to find out what they might be. It's always scary and uncomfortable, even if it just seems innocent.
You know what I want to talk about, you guys? So I live in New York, specifically Brooklyn, and I be outside, enjoying summer as I should. And I've been going to the block parties, all of that good stuff, the day parties has been a time. But the problem is the men just stare at you. They just stare at you the whole time. They don't approach you. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to, oh, do you want to drink? It's just a staring contest the whole time. I'm trying to figure out, how am I supposed to meet my future husband if the men are not approaching? Because I'm not approaching a man. It's giving the men want to be chased now. That's what it's giving, and I don't like it.
Very curious, how do guys around your age, how do they talk to you guys?
That's the funny thing is that they don't. I have gotten approached at a party maybe twice since being here. Men don't approach us here. Which, I find funny because there's so many beautiful women here in Isla Vista.
Honestly, think that might be the problem.
Yeah, there's so many of us here. It's, again, very rare, but the ones who have approached me were very, very incoherent and very, very drunk. I couldn't really hold a clear conversation with them, so it's kind of iffy if it even count.
How come y'all are not shooting your shot in person anymore?
Because men have been told that they're creepy for speaking to a woman in public. They don't want to be accused. They don't want to be blamed of harassing a woman, because women are on this app saying that if men see women that they're attracted to, that they like in public, that they should not approach them. They should leave them alone. So much so to now, men are in the gym, and if a woman is having a hard time with some weights, instead of helping, they're going the other way because they don't want to be viewed as a gym creep. And you guys have created a weirdo, toxic environment where you want men to be men, but you don't want men to be men. So men are just forget it. And most of them are either done dating or going overseas.